guys a stream of me playing with Murdock, and I'm gonna go completely live. So pretty much fails and all are gonna get caught on it. But first off, before we even jump into the match and start getting the matchmaking, which I know I hate, it takes, and you guys, if you watch my channel at all, you should probably know that it takes forever. But I'm gonna walk you through the overall build, and I just focused almost entirely on energy damage with this guy, a little bit of attack speed, a little bit of life steal, because I'm not going with any health on this build. So he's gonna rely on his high hits giving him back health for him to survive fights instead of just having a big wall of health to get knocked down. I'm hoping that I'll be hitting high enough with this guy that I'll be able to fill my health bar up without ever having to go back to the base. So I started out with the Madstone gem, costs 2 to get that one, and it's 6.5 and 5.5 respectively for energy damage and attack speed, and the fully upgraded bonus gives me an extra 5.5 attack speed, which after that, straight major cast, Red Eye Nitro. I'm gonna have 2 of these running because I don't really have a better card to fill a slot for attack speed. So what I decided to do is go with a 2-cost card and just stack it with kinetics. Then on my other Red Eye Nitro, that one is purely dedicated to criticals. My amp crystals are once again purely dedicated to energy damage. I will benefit a little bit from that extra, was it 225? Yeah, extra 225 mana. That'll be pretty nice to have on standby. And this one here, Hunger Maul, that's for the 50% critical bonus. Like I told you guys, my first few builds, I have to go back and rework them because at a later point I found out that the 50-point critical bonuses don't stack. So now I know I only need 1. I can kind of get rid of those cards and put something else in the slot. So I decided to keep the Hunger Maul for its critical and for its life steal ability, even though I probably could have gotten along with a difference here, but that's just the way I decided to stick on this build. I may very well tweak it later on, but it's going to give me a decent, let's see, that is 15% life steal, which really isn't bad at all. I'm looking over here at this brand of the Iron Eater, actually. That may actually be a better option for it, but I still want to maintain that 50% extra damage. So I'm going to try it like this for now. And then finally, a meltdown card with 1 shock added, so that's gonna put me slightly over the base cap of the amount of shock you can, the amount of armor that characters typically start off. So if the guy has some energy armor, of course I'm gonna see a reduction in damage, but I'm not overly worried about that. I'm pretty well sure most players don't play heavy armor, they tend to play offensive, and that works in this build's favor. I may, after a few matches, decide to change out one of these major casts for another shock or even a major shock. Let's see. So let's get right into the build. I know you guys really want to see the gameplay. And like lately, my channel's been picking up. I've been getting a lot more views, and I really do appreciate that. And I've noticing that my Paragon games, especially, have been getting tons of views for a channel my size. So that is also much appreciated. I can tell that you guys really enjoying the stuff I'm doing. I'm getting a lot of positive and negative reviews, but I'm taking both of them to make my channel better. The positive obviously lets me know that I'm taking my channel in the right direction and I'm doing correct things in the games that I'm playing. And negative comments, if you're gonna thumbs down my video, don't just thumbs down it. Put a comment on why you thumbs down it. That way I know what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong, and I can fix the issues that I'm having on my channel. I mean, this channel is as much for me as it is for the people who watch my videos. So here's hoping that this one won't take forever, because as much as I hate sitting here and watching this loading screen, I'm pretty sure it's more boring for someone to sit here and watch me watch a loading screen. But I've kind of slowed down on the Paragon videos a slight bit. I don't think I did one yesterday. I spent more time on Battlefield 1. For you guys who haven't saw that, please check out the Battlefield 1 beta videos I've done on. I did a how-to on sniping for the time that I could. The servers were going up and down, unfortunately, giving me a lot of bugs. So the very beginning of that video is not even me using a sniper. So for the people who are going to watch it and be like, oh, well, you're not even using a sniper, how are you going to show us how to snipe in a Battlefield game? I couldn't use the sniper for whatever reason. The game was bugging out. Apparently it came to light that some hacker group decided that that's what they want to do. They just want to dick around with what people do for fun, and I guess they feel that it's hurting EA, but in reality EA could give a damn if their beta servers are up or down or not. The people that it really bothers are the people that want to play the game. Why are these two dudes fighting over Chimera? once again, community problems in this game. If you watch any of my videos, please don't be guys like this guy here. He saw the Kirito. I think I've seen him playing before. Are you seriously gonna try to pirate who I'm picking? That's really, you know what? It's such a big bag. Whatever. I'll back out of this lobby. People like him. You saw another person had it. I mean, I understand that someone did it to you and you had to switch. And you took it like a champion, you switched. But it is really, really irritating when you see, it is really, really irritating to see a player do that. Are you serious? On your first defense, you get a 4.5 minute ban? When did they start that crap? Today? Because I've seen lots of people do it and jump in and out of lobbies. But I'm guessing for the first 4.5 minutes of the stream, I wanted to put a disclaimer in the stream to let people know not to watch. I guess after the 5-minute mark, don't even bother watching until the 12-minute mark ish, 11 and a half. Well, I guess I could take the time to kind of talk to you guys about some of the stuff I've been doing with the channel. I do intend on playing many more games than just Paragon and Battlefield, but for the time being, those are the things that I enjoy playing the most, so that's probably what you're going to get the most videos of. I mean, if you guys have game requests, I would definitely try to get those games and play them and see if I'm any good at them. But you also have to take in mind, I don't always have the time to go out and grab new games, and if they're available on the market, honestly, my console's full, so I can't really just go out and just constantly download games. My system is between save data for videos I still have yet to edit, and the number of games I actually have on the console already, it takes up a lot of hard drive space, and I find myself going back and constantly deleting and renewing video content, some of which I haven't even edited, but I have to weed through the better videos and the worst videos and decide, okay, this one here is better than that one, and clear those out. But so far, I'm really digging the Battlefield 1 beta. And if you guys haven't downloaded it yet, I would say go ahead and download it now. Outside of the fact that EA is having very, very shitty server time with this. What is this hackers group's name? It's something, a poodle something. That's this thing. The DDoSing the shit out of the beta for Battlefield 1. People who don't know what DDoS is, deliberate denial of service, and basically they're just overloading the system. They're overloading the servers for EA for the Battlefield 1 game by simply sending in, what they do is they hack tons of computers, and that computer hacks another computer, and that computer hacks a couple other computers, and by the time you know it, it's exponential growth. And then all at once, they start spamming signals, they start spamming information and data at the servers for certain video games. And I mean, I've kind of gotten introduced to what DDoSing was. I want to say it was Modern Warfare 2 was my first time really experiencing it, and they had like PlayStation Network as a whole shut down for months and months on end, which was really crap because at the time I'm not sure, I don't think I was PlayStation Plus member at the time, but they basically, they disagree with the gaming company, or they don't like the way that they do business, so they decide, well, because I'm having a shitty experience, I'm gonna ruin everyone else's experience. And I mean, even if you're not sticking around the game because it's all that fun and you're playing just to play with your friends, it's still a messed up experience knowing that, okay, I actually feel like getting on this game now and I can't because you had a rainy day. Like, that's some, I talk about first world problems a lot, and it's stuff you see like overprivileged kids complain about, well, I don't like the way I'm being treated, so If I can't have fun, no one can have fun. It's like that little pouty, like snotty nosed brat you see in the middle of Walmart that you just want to like smack the shit out of, but you can't because it's not your kid. They're just that little kid that's throwing a tantrum and sitting somewhere with their arms crossed and folded, and they just because they're having a shitty day, they want everyone else to have a shitty day. And I think that's as far as it coming down to having that type of behavior when it pertains to something as simple and silly as video games. I mean, just because your discomfort, you have to rain on everyone else's parade, and I don't think that's a logical or even reasonable way to think about things going on in this world, especially something as trivial as a video game. If you don't like the video game, don't play it. Go to GameStop, trade it in, get something else. If you don't like it, you're not playing it, but chances are if someone is still playing a game, they actually enjoy it. So you are far more toxic to the gaming community than the gaming company that made whatever feature in this game pisses you off. Like I played Division a ton when it first came out, and I stopped caring for it, so it hasn't been back in my system in literally months. I mean, months hasn't been in my system, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna get pissed off enough to go through all of the time and effort to hack its servers and shut it down for everyone else because I don't like playing it. Like, I don't see the fairness in that. Well, I'm really glad that they added that feature for the people who don't select mid-draft. Even though I happen to be a victim of it in order to find it out, I'm just glad I'm not in that lobby of those same D-bags as before who won't pick because, oh, boo-hoo. And I'm pretty sure that even though this guy selected it after me, he's gonna try to like beat me out on the press. A community of D-bags is probably the best I can do for this game. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick. Thank you. And I pick someone else. I beat you to it. Get over it. Now he's gonna be that guy, which honestly, in this situation, he would be in the wrong. You selected the character after me. The same thing applies for Andres. If you see I have this guy before you, why be that dick? Thank you. Don't be that dick. Alright, so we do have a relatively squishy team. He went for a howitzer. Like, I feel like teams should most definitely, and if you're playing Paragon, there we go. Teams should definitely be 3 physical and 2 energy. And a lot of people would disagree with me on this, but the simple fact is you want 3 guys that are far harder to kill. You have 3 essentially, and he switches off of Chimera for Twin Blast. Twin Blast is a good damage character, but one-on-one with the Chimera, unless he has beaten CP or has good range, it's iffy on whether or not you win that fight with the Chimera with the Twin Blast. There are a lot of characters on this list, a lot of heroes that you can pick on when you're playing with Twin Blast, but Chimera is not one. Like, I don't really run from a rampage with Twin Blast. I understand the distance to keep between Sevarog. There's certain characters that you just don't try, and I would definitely take a Chimera over a Twin Blast if my team actually needed. If my team was sitting on that teetering point of having 3 pretty heavy characters, I would definitely go for the 3 pretty heavy characters instead of damage dealers, because Chimera is by no means a slouch on damage. I think I may end up doing another stream. If you guys can't tell, recently he's been one of my more favorite characters to play with, because you can play kind of gung-ho with Chimera, and if that's your style of play and that's what you pretty much do in other games, you like to rush, you like to be that head first guy, Chimera is definitely one to go for it. Finn Mile, similar category, but I haven't played with them at all yet, so I may even do a stream with Finn Mile, and I've never ever picked up this guy, never played with him one time yet, but I'll have to try him out eventually. I try to make it to where I can play with pretty much anyone on the team. Now with the Murdock, you want to start out with his shotgun buckshot. Shreds enemy armor by 16 and deals 54 energy damage. It's always a good way to open up a fight, and it's also a really good way to get multiple last hits on minions. First things first, I'm gonna go with my meltdown for that pretty high 13 energy damage and 16 pin to start off with. Honestly, this card is probably one of the strongest starting cards you can get in the game. Okay, so let's see where these guys are going. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a bunch of them run off into the jungle, which you really shouldn't. I understand 7 rampage junglers, cool, Why go to the same side of the jungle as him? You should split jungles. Alright, now we have one person in each lane, the hole, and 2 jungle. That makes sense. It's an effective way to divide early on. And those 2 dudes can pretty well hold their own in the jungle early, but I also strongly advise lane presence. Like, don't let them get that early push of minions and easy minion kills early on. They reduce how much this guy hits. Okay, let's get that one. Alright, that Iggy there, I wanna wish I had more attack speed than this. Definitely gonna wish I had more attack speed than this with that Iggy there. Because, you know, with turrets and things like that, spoiler time. Get this one first. Who do they have on the team? Do they have a card I have to worry about pouncing on me? Rampage, Grux, and Steel. Alright. There we go. There we go. That's not annoying at all. Oh, mistimed it. And this is really one of those things where it, seriously, one of those things where it really rewards people with high attack speed when you're fighting the Iggy. Just for the sake of shutting down those turrets as fast as possible without your minions taking too much damage. And Iggy's another character that I have never played with one time. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm out of mana. I have no problem at all stacking this CP.
Your skill rises.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to take advantage of this deal that they have down here.
Enemy has been slain.
Definitely well worth that little stay. Oh hell. Get those easy double kills. That one too. Pick up all of this. That's some easy TP starting out. It's not bad at all. Alright. I need to peep out that one guy that just wants to sit still with low health for me for a second. That's the best thing about Murdock, man. That infinite range ultimate. Someone on the map slips up even in the slightest, you can make them pay for it, even if they're inside of the safety of a top. It took so long to hit it. Hurt him a bit and back up. Come back in a second with a little bit more power. And I see that that a Grux they have? Yeah, it's a Grux. Alright, level 3. And I spent CP. Well, 600 spent. Let's get this power up a bit. I'm gonna max this card out first. And then the last 2 points I have to spend on this card after that. Wait. Right. Yeah, I spend 2 more CP on that card, and after that card's finished, I can go ahead and add a health potion just to be able to stay out there a little bit longer. I definitely like the fact that I can dole out this much damage this early to him. So I'm hitting 995, which means my buckshot should be hitting pretty healthy right about now. Oh yeah, this is gonna make last hit a breeze. All day. All day. I can just knock these down constantly now with that much damage. This time both of those. Always shake your background when you're playing with somebody that's not a heavy. Just early on, period. So I hit my ultimate now. 338, not bad. At 12 CP at this point, but I think at 12 I'm pretty well standing with everybody else, so not bad. I like to be ahead of everyone in CP at the start of the match. Usually helps. Alright, let's get this one. Do we even have a harvest? We have 2 harvests up, alright. Let's see the channel. Oh, man. Let's see if they've actually pushed. down here? I'm pretty sure he came down here to kill our means. Oh, maybe he didn't. Alright. Oh, I missed that shot. Alright, that puts me at 15, which is ahead of everyone. Cool. Alright. Seems no one else in the team is actively jungle, then I might as well do it. Health back up, and oh, that's how she's headed to our tower. No, you don't get to do that. You got the hang of Battlefield, I see. Actually, Battlefield 1 servers are down right now. I went over there at the start of the video. Pretty much a hacker group decided that they didn't like Battlefield that much, so what they wanted to do was shut it down. So they are DDoSing the Battlefield servers at this particular moment. Be right back. Got a quick double kill with Murdock, and that's gonna start me off really well. Alright. Alright, so I want to do next. I'm kind of tempted to go with this one, seeing as I'm already hitting pretty good. Focus drain, that's 10 life still right there. So basically I'll be getting back just over 10 health per hit. But yeah, man, Battlefield 1 is definitely fun. Once you get the hang of it, easy. Also, the steel is at level 6. That's good to see. We're keeping him nice and low level. Oh yeah, I'm hitting 120 at this point, so that's definitely nice. Still no attack speed for these damn turrets, so I gotta get that attack speed up ASAP. Oh, they shut me down, you bastards. I wasn't expecting for that damn Iggy to come rushing in. Good job. He's done. He's done. And give me some extra CP for that. I'll take it. What? The servers were down since last night. I'm gonna try to get back in, but they were showing all server activity at 0, so maybe they finally got it back going. I'll get back on it. 2-1-1. Damn, I was expecting to get ganked like that. 6-6 tied up. But seeing as they're really coming with ganks heavy, I've got to get a head start on them in CP. Who have at 18? They have doing a team at 21 too. Yep. And who is he? So I gotta watch. 21's on there. Of course, it's on the Iggy. Oh god, I'm missing. Come on. Four CP, 24 on me. Don't have anyone on the team at 24 just yet. Justin has timed it. I see that Iggy is level for level with me. Come on, man. The whole team said attack mid lane, and no one is in mid lane but me. This is a poor team at its best. A very poor team. I gotta play it by myself. I think that's going to be stop depending on team effort and just jungle. Alright, so which one of these am I going with for attack speed? I think it was my Mad Stone Gem. And that just put them up by 2 kills on us because no one else wanted to come to the freaking middle lane. Alright, so at this point I'm gonna try to jungle or lane. I just can't decide which one yet. See, they have 11 on the team. I usually want to be like 12 or 13 by this point. How about you get your ass out the jungle and go defend left lane? Oh my god, the weenieism in this goddamn game is amazing. Time for this shit on my screen. The crybaby is strong in this game, boy.
Allied tower destroyed.
How the hell did I miss that? That was a terrible, terrible shot. That was just crappy shooting by me. That would have been an easy kill. Alright, 21% crit so far. Fuck, at least he's ending his shots. I know I'm damn well not doing it. One missed shot saved him. I'm doing terrible this game at 2 and 3, and some 2 big missed shots that have really swung the game our way. Seriously, man, just the crybabyism in this game is just outrageous. Like, what is with all of the tears. Stop that. That is just the most annoying thing ever.
Your skill rises.
Team, man, the team. These guys are like just not cohesive at all. They don't work well together, and it's really sad to see that because even when you have, no matter how good your build, you still need a semi-decent team to win. I mean, I've carried some terrible teams before, but hell, I'm 2-4 right now, and the biggest crybaby is our Rampage, and we have someone that's constantly trying to quit every time they die. Whenever you see their death, they quit. So, I don't know. Some people like that. I think people, you should be limited how many times you're allowed to hit the surrender vote button a day. I think that should be a thing.
An allied tower is under attack.
I think 2 surrenders a day is like maximum. There's a lot of people who have like challenges for inhibitor destruction and stuff. Or what about people who actually want to get to see their end of the build, to see if what they put together works or not?
An allied tower is under attack.
Why would you get close to Rampage? Wow. Such a wonderful team, bruh. Attack right lane, nobody goes right. Some teams, man. Some teams. I don't know.
Enemy tower destroyed.
This makes no sense, this team, dude. Like, there's still people that are actively worrying about jungle. That's what they're doing. Oh my God, stop the crap. I'm just not getting the whole team idea yet of what the hell they're doing. It makes next to no sense. Come on, keep taking damage. That's what I need you to do. How could it? Why am I hitting so low on this damn dude? I'm 3 and 6, dude. This is terrible.
The Allied core has been attacked.
Seriously, those hits are unbelievably low. Now I gotta reach. Now I gotta do a whole nother video in the stream where I can actually play good. Gotta fly better, man. Gotta fly better. And then they took the orb. I mean, if we can kill them and get the orb back, but I got 20 seconds in, so I can respawn.
The enemy has taken the orb.
Why did he do that? Players can't play this game sometimes, man. You get teams. I know I didn't do good this game, but it's because I was literally trying to do everything this game. And it's painful when you have to do that on a team. Like, some people shouldn't be allowed to play games like this, and I know it's messed up to say that, but it's so true. Like, you have people with sour attitudes like this kid. Like, he started feeling bad, and then once he still started feeling bad, it spread to the whole team. Like, well, we started losing right when this guy typed. No, we started losing when you weren't working as a team. Like, this is a team-based game. Paragon is a team-based game. If you want to be a solo player, don't play Paragon. Play another game. You can play Call of Duty. You can play, I mean, they're single-player games. You don't have to play a multiplayer game. I'm pretty sure there's a game similar to this, single-player. You can actually play solo versus the computer, and that way you don't have to like interact with other people. It makes no sense to see somebody that can't work with other players try to play with other players. They want to play versus other players, even versus the other people on their team, and that's not how it works in any co-op game. So I think what I'm gonna do is end this stream, pick it up later. I'm gonna go ahead and start a stream for Battlefield 1 after this, and probably get some other players that I'm familiar with. What's up, Ness? I'm actually about to get off the stream. You literally got in at the last second, and I was just thinking about you and Trev. Like, after I get on Battlefield 1 and play a couple of matches and stream that, then I'm gonna hop back on this with some players I know how to play, and I'm gonna play with my Murdock deck and see how well that works. So, sorry for the disappointing video, even though you guys did get to see, even without a complete build, the guy was hitting like a freight train. I was even killing their Rampage when he ulted. The only person in the team who I was hitting kinda low and I didn't like that was, Jesus, who is that? The only person I was hitting low was their Grux. So what I'm gonna do is, I will swap one of these damages on Meltdown for a focus shot. Just that slight extra bit of damage will be wonderful on some of these guys who actually have armor. Pretty much lets me ignore everything they're coming at me with. So I'll definitely try that version of the build out later on today. Appreciate all the views. Like, comment, subscribe like always. And actually, if you want to, you can hop right over to the Battlefield 1 video game. I'll be hopping in with Trav in a second. End of this stream.